As the sun rises on another Monday here in London, it's a balmy minus 14 degrees, wind chill of minus 19 degrees. I've got my coffee, my toque, my winter coat, and a hoodie. It's chilly out. Let's get into some numbers here. Actually, first, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles on destroying the Kansas City Chiefs last night. Chiefs were going for the three-peat of the Super Bowl. Did not happen last night. They were hammered. Chiefs made a last 5-minute effort to claw back a little bit, which they did. Mahomes is always tough to keep down, but congrats to the Eagles. They dominated last night. Okay, let's get into some numbers now because it is cold out here. In the past week in London, we saw 252 new listings. That's up considerably. So lots of listings still hitting the system. I've got to scroll here a little bit. We had 61 price changes. So people just, sellers adjusting their prices to get in line with their local market and competition of their neighbors. We saw 77 conditionally solds and 85 sold. So those numbers are still a bit on the low side, I would say. January saw 20.4% lower sales than January of 2024. So sales are down, and listings were also up about 12% from January of 2024 in January of this year. So more competition for buyers, more listings on the system, which also gives more competition for sellers is what I meant to say. It gives buyers more options to look at. So buyers are also not feeling the time crunch and pressure that they need to go out and make an offer right away necessarily. There's more options and homes for them to look at, which is a great thing. It is still a balanced market and things are still moving along. However, it is a bit on the slower side, which is pretty normal in January, February. So we're a week and a half into February now. So usually things start picking up in March, first, second week in March. Once the weather warms up. It is definitely not warm today. But yeah, pretty typical market, maybe a little on the slower side than normal, but we're expecting a big spring. So once it warms up, fingers crossed, and the Bank of Canada keeps reducing rates as well, which helps buyers' confidence. So expect big things this year. Have a great week.